So Fly, super impressed with his performance on in the winner bracket semifinal versus Hawk. He came mega prepared. He knew when Hawk was creeping, when he was pushing, was always there at the right time. So clearly some prep went into this. But this is also the case for LawLiet. Against Sock, this was the exclamation mark of the tournament. 2-0 versus Sock. LawLiet looked like 2015. But for both players goes the same. It's a lot about consistency. They play fantastic every now and then. Sometimes half a tournament, a week. And then both have the habit of losing their heroes. This shall not happen here when it matters most. There's only one fallback net. And do you want to go into a lower bracket final versus Sock? I do not think so. Peon pull doesn't necessarily work. Demon Hunter is out. Blade Master is out. Fly. We don't know if he's a huge fan of mirror image. I think he appreciates it more than most. And of course, ooh, Blade Master is here. Mirror image, it's not. I think LawLiet got it all. Yep, nothing really to be gained here. But Blade Master, he wants this Ancient, and that could be a disaster. He can't root because the Blade Master is kind of in the middle. Needs repair desperately. We're firing from all cylinders already at 2.4. Blade Master down to just 300 HP. And that is a lot of used HP. This can, of course, be healed up with the heal self, providing you 400 of that for a cheap price. Now orcs will be up in arms. It's so expensive, we can't afford it. 400 HP is a lot, guys. So tech is coming. Early game, disrupted. Repair, necessary. Resources, gone. But the list of level 1.9. And now what will the Demon Hunter do? Orc heroes take over in the late game.
A player's forces are under attack.
You gotta stop them before. Lin makes Orc look unbeatable. Especially in the matches versus Colorful. LawLiet. This is not gonna be easy. Archers move to the north. With a wisp, actually. Archers hope for Dryads. No expansion anywhere. Good scout. Always confirm that there's no cheeky fast expo play.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we made double short, but there's no huge surprises anywhere. Demon Hunter, double gloves. Not bad. Of course, you're always hoping for a Ring of Protection. An amazing, amazing item. Ring of Superiority is nice. Blade Master is gardening the front yard. You know, oh, you know, there's some creeps. Let me get rid of it for you. Oh, you don't mind, right? No, apparently he doesn't. Second heroes will be crucial.
Player's forces are under attack.
And creeping will be crucial. This blade, usually in the early game with Windwalk, you want to be super disruptive, but he couldn't stop level 3. The evasion creeping by LawLiet is outstanding this game. This is not something flashy. This is not something that most will appreciate, but having this Demon Hunter here on level 3 while roaming around the map, and it's not the most efficient. It's not the fastest level 3 creep route, but he got it uncontested as Fly couldn't find him. So, big moves. Fly is catching up. With Windwalk later, he can be the carry we know him to be. And with Reveal, you can hunt these archers as well. Archer block was in position. Another Reveal, 10 seconds. Were they still? Oh, they're still dusted. Damn, dust lasts long. 20 seconds. Long time. I wish I would last 20 seconds. SH out. So, does he feel the need to accelerate creeping? Or is he going hunting? Hunting it is. Hunting creeps, of course. Oh, sweet hags. We got the keeper out, so both have a massive... both have a massive disable. Blade Master's a little bit stuck there, but LawLiet only eyes on the Shadow Hunter with that mana burn. The rabbit was blocking. LawLiet blocked by the troll. That Entangle is ready. Invo Potion force. Can he stay in that fight? He wants a hero, but the mana on the keeper is mostly gone. Is Entangle up? Is Entangle gonna be up in 3, 2? But Fly creating some good distance with End Snare. Lots of End Snare everywhere. These damn trolls, dude. Messing everything up all the time. So Shadowhunter Blade Master got the item and the experience. But they gotta lick their wounds bad now. There was a lot of time for LawLiet though. Fly can't look for an engagement. Gotta heal. LawLiet needs army though. Good to see Fly not supply blocked. Goes for Wyvern now. Crit 2 for fighting. I like that as well. So this is the calm before the storm. Against Sock on this map, he looked dead for like 7 minutes straight. Sock put him into such an uncomfortable situation. But he fought his way out on a map that seemed lost. Here, even. Supply, even. Heroes, even. Items though, a little bit in favor of Fly, and stealing that one away is big. Hex on the demon, but he's so tanky that should be fine if he's surrounded. Fly needs to end snare lock him, otherwise he can be stabbed. Here it is. That forces a town portal, maybe on the trade of a radar. That's exactly what we get, so at least it wasn't for nothing.
The town is under siege.
Super wells, orbs, staffs, all coming together. Fly has to go for Kodos. He does have double bestiary. That's no dispel, right? Ah, going for it now. I like that he's going for Spirit Lodge. As yeah, Roar is good, and you would love to have AoE dispel against Roar, but it takes forever. The Spirit Link of Walkers are mostly getting dispelled anyway. What you want to get rid of is Reju and Entangle. And for that, a couple of Shamans should be enough. Plus, it's another lockdown. Not really lockdown, but crowd control. With Purge. On 2 heroes. Red spot. And creeping is just insane for this. What do you got? Book of the Dead. Not bad actually. Pato, 27 months. Let's go LL less than 3. Let's go Pato. Sweet soul. Celebrating his teammate at Phantom Aces. Of course.
Players' forces are under attack.
This is so even. Look at the XP. Look at the supply. Fly had some big moves, especially the Rock Golem on the right-hand side. And that might give him the victory. Fly also just sniping the big one, leaves the rest. Just a little bit of wasted time for LawLiet, as Fly still has his creeps in the north. And secures level 3-3, but on the other side also 4-3. So now Thorn's aura is really good. And I like that choice over Entangle, since there's Purge now online. Oh, no Expo for you, my friend. That ain't flying. And LawLiet getting ready for 80 food. Queuing some upgrades. Economically, very efficient.
A player's forces are under attack.
But that kind of goes for both. Fly breaking upkeep early with double Kodo. He queued one before. Hovi, thank you very much for the raid. We are broadcasting a qualifier for one of the rare offline events in Warcraft 3. This is the decider. The winner goes to Dubai to compete in a $15,000 tournament. I know for you Dota guys, that's peanuts, but for us Warcraft people, it's a lot. And this is the decider between one of the greatest orcs we got against one of the greatest night elves we got. Two very explosive and entertaining players. Fly and LawLiet. This is super mega even, but LawLiet might miss the timing here as he didn't start production, has to get out immediately. Dryad might survive. No, last second Wyvern attack. And with the supply advantage by breaking upkeep early, Fly gets quite a bit of an advantage here, but good escape. I think it was a necessary escape, and this must be the call for LawLiet to break upkeep himself. So far, he's not doing that. With a 50 food army, he can't compete anymore. Love that hidden archer here. Well, not that hidden if it's under a net. But you want to optimize your army anyway. I ran out of snooze buttons for my ads, everybody. So if you don't want to be interrupted by ads, or if you want to protect others from ads, the sub button is your friend. Blade Master's going crazy. We do have a level of mirror image now. To get out of Entangle, to get some damage in. And Fly is investing into a bigger army to get a bigger economy. When you're ahead, get further ahead. Dark with the 5 gift subs. Let's go. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Banana Brain, as well. I see Dark in spending mood. First he subs himself, and then he helps out others. Very social of you. For once. Happy LawLiet Day, he says. Well, to make this a LawLiet Day, he's got to win that map. No heal scrolls, but invul potions. For healing, you obviously got rejuvenation, but not an infinite amount. Tower's coming up. Army is roared. Off we go. Mirror image immediately. Who got the better fight? Double Orb of Venom. We've seen that before in the matchup versus human is key in this army. Wisps are coming in. I love that. Classic LawLiet versus Orc. Heal wave. Fantastic. Can they reach? Invul Potion. Demon Hunter needs redo, and he gets that healing in. Detonates were very good. There is still mana though. LawLiet has a massive supply lead, but the army is also pretty bruised. Everything hurts himself in confusion here. Level 4 on the Shadowhunter Book of the Dead trying to get out. There is an Ankh that gets triggered with the crit. Shadowhunter saved, and there's a shop coming up. Nice. Demon Hunter also down to 50%. Super sweet. Mana burn at 73, preventing the next Windwalk. Saves the bear to the side, aiming for another redo. That Shadowhunter, that Blade Master, all on the verge of dying. Demon Hunter though, that Invul Potion. Whoo! Can he staff in again? He has no tele-staff. LawLiet is without the carry for a long time. But still, the supply is speaking volumes. This could even out if the Kodos can devour, but LawLiet is not allowing that. Bear is hungry. Shadowhunter on the menu, not really. Heal potion necessary. Keeper in trouble, but no, he turns it around, and Tangle is the Blade Master's demise, and that's game, and LawLiet is clean at match points 3-0 at the BetBoom qualifier today. Smashing that fight. Unreal almost. So much good focus, so much damage over time thanks to the orbs that were online. You gotta play economically conservative for such a long time to be able to afford this. You are at 50, you saw your opponent is breaking, and you are waiting for that second orb, and then you get it. And we have seen recently how these Orc versus Night Elf fights can look, right? They can look the opposite. We've seen Lyn outmaneuvering Colorful over and over again. But LawLiet, what a sick fight. It's kind of what it came down to, man. The unit retreats on point. Fly was able to damage a lot, but he was only able to kill a little. Saving bears with 5 HP. Then there's Riju. You sent them back in. Doom, 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 doom. And then at some point it snowballs. It's also the hero snowball. And then Fly at some point was probably a little overwhelmed. That Ankh though was sick. Dark with another gifted sub to Dr. Larray. What did he say? What did the doctor say? LawLiet rocks. That's right. LawLiet too wild. Great timing, go, go, go. That was a sick timing, man. Bro, I can't believe how right ChatGPT was today in our prediction. That is so scary. ChatGPT knew it all. ChatGPT knew it all. The whole gang is here, the entire Phantom Aces squad. That Ankh really made a difference. Hell yeah. Getting that Demon Hunter back. Mega clutch. Mega clutch. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we're getting back on map number 2. LawLiet with one of his strongest tournament performances. We might need a rehost here. Because the game is already over. That can't be right. Just a 20-second thing. Just when you thought that Fly might take over, just when that expansion was close to the finish line and close to getting fortified with towers, strike when the iron is hottest, eh? Also, Immolation Mana Burn. It's not super usual, is it? Like, usually you always bank on evasion. But we had this discussion recently on in the chat when Toxie said, is it really worth it? Like, is it really worth it? Maybe LawLiet was listening or reading or Maybe the great minds think alike. With no ring, super risky. Fair. Fair, 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 fair. I really hope that LawLiet is now not suffering from Icarus syndrome. He's so close. One map away. Don't get nervous. Yeah, of course, we're waiting for map 2. Oh, I didn't even enter the score yet. Gotta praise the players so much. Yeah, Fly looked a little... maybe not as prepared as against Hawk. Blademaster was rather ineffective. He was also caught a bit off guard with that creep jack right hand side. And he lost a lot of momentum when he had to go all the way back to the base, wait for the healing. And that took a lot of time where he couldn't be as efficient as he wanted to be. But yeah, rarely can you, eh? Gotta pull this down. I figured that it might be better to have this at the bottom. It's not perfect, is it? There you go. You see more of me! Just finished watching the Star Wars Award. Finals were so good. Dude, offline Warcraft, man. Offline Warcraft is crazy. Star Wars, Rara, BetBoom. Oh, maybe they hosted the wrong Echo Isles. I see. 2 minutes! 2 minutes and we go for map 2. Match point LawLiet. Just finish the job. Finish the story. Echo Isles. Fly can pimp the blade like crazy here. It's a way simpler map as well. There's not too many options where you can be. That should play in the cards of Fly. But I can also see LawLiet having some plans here. I wouldn't be too surprised if he has some plans here. 30 seconds. We've seen APs. Against mirror image, maybe not the greatest anymore, but Fly was willing to go Windwalk crit earlier. All right, ready we go. We are ready. The game is ready for us. Echo Isles it is. Oh, they did host the old version. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Sock was the great favorite in Group A. He was eliminated by LawLiet immediately with a 2-0. But he finds himself in the lower bracket now. LawLiet could close it out with the perfect sheet. In the Rara qualifier, LawLiet looked weak. And also at the Rara tournament, he didn't have the biggest impact. We saw he was on the rise for a little bit. More show matches. We've heard from his team manager. He's really taking this serious. He's really motivated. He's giving his all. And that is noticeable. LawLiet upper right hand side. One map to Dubai. You're gonna hear that a lot over the next 4 weeks. 4 days. 4 days. We got 4 days of qualifiers. And Fly, what's left for you? What is left in your tank? You need that kind of performance that we've seen versus Hawk. With the creep jacks, with the defensive timings, with the positioning across the map. Echo Owls, a very classic map. Who outmaneuvers the other?
A player's forces are under attack.
This could be a totally different game, or just more of the same. Question is LawLiet cheesing or not? And hey, Fly, Blade Master, Headhunters. Alrighty, it is a very different style, and now we'll see how LawLiet deals with this. It is a slow build. It is an item dependent build. But we do have a marketplace here. So this can be fixed eventually. Will LawLiet give him the time to creep up? That's the big question. Demon Hunter finds him immediately. It says not too many creep spots to do. It is mana burn that takes away the opportunity to go for too many mirror images. I don't think you can get a last hit here. Otherwise you fall into the risk of being surrounded. But yeah, adjusting, teching. On the other side, we see the same. So I guess Fly, by being mana burned this early, maybe this is not something he expected, because on Echo Isles is an excellent immolation creeping map. So usually you'd go for immolation. But LawLiet seems like he expected this. Goes what's it called? Mana burn. Could also be the reason to contest the Magi early and have a nuke. Either here or at the bottom right. But it's a solid counter. It is a solid counter.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the inventory is looking good as well. Slippers, gloves, level 2. Got a bit of armor, so I wonder, like, immolation should be too late, right? Yeah. No immolation anymore. You really want it on level 1 afterwards. Not too much. And here we go, man. Blade Master, Headhunters. There's barely any progress, but you see how important these rings are these days. That you buy them from the marketplace now, even as ORC, for like 1.5 decades. They were just hunting for damage, building the glass cannons. But no. Armor it is. If you tell a player from 2008 that we'll spend our gold on rings of protection, he's gonna check you for fever. As they were considered by far the weakest. I was kind of right with my expectation to go for the middle. Love that creep manipulation. Ogre didn't do much. Blade Master here needs some mana burn. Every mana point spent here now makes healing. Ooh, makes healing more expensive. Thinking about going back? Nah, not really. And that's the Ancient of War gone. But I think the creeping goal, by getting the one big consumable, was already reached. You don't want this to fall to the Blade Master. And we got lore tier 3 again. This is rather standard. This Demon Hunter inventory is disgustingly good. Let me solo her! Or him, in this case. Especially with the heal potion, man. This heal potion is worth 1,000,000 gold. Fly, not shabby either. And again, if he goes level 4, sky's the limit. But level 4 is a long, long, long way. Radar Walker this time.
Players' forces are under attack.
The better alternative, maybe? This also means that Entangle will be more useful for a longer time. Because the spell is later and more expensive. Oh boy, that damage is noticeable. That damage is super noticeable. Just rushes across, cancels the plans. Even the peon, that will squeeze more time out of Fly. At the moment, of course, he knows the power spike is with the Entangle. There is no dispel. So rushing across, not letting Fly creep, ignoring his own progress on the Keeper is so good. And we have the same timing as we had on Hammerfall. Early Creepjack versus the Shadow Hunter. Can he reach again? No Shaman. Dryads flanking from the top for the CC. And he gets the kill just like that. LawLiet is destroying Fly in the mid game. There's no chance at all. Headhunter down. Entangle galore. Oh my god. He fully wiped him off the map. There's nothing left. What the hell is going on?
A player's forces are under attack.
That was the perfect Creepjack. The mother of all Creepjacks. Holy smokes. Fly still got a strong Blade Master, and yes, it is only a level 1 Shadow Hunter, but this is so much control for LawLiet in this game. Expo cancelled twice. Hero killed once. Gotta be careful not to overstep here. As he's losing 2 Dryads. Ooh, Fighting Spirit is strong in Fly. Blade Master is a crazy man. And heal wave is out too. This is not over. Not yet. There's still no dispel. This is what I mean. Like, Walker dispel is so late. We got Ensnare up. Demon Hunter roaming freely here. Keeper has nothing. There's a TP. There's a potion. Oh boy, Blade Master. Of course, very little control when the Dryads aren't present. The Blade Master lives. Good. Burn mana maybe for the heal self cancel. Yep. Oh, and the Kodo block. Fly against the ropes. But I talked about Icarus Syndrome. We talked about Icarus Syndrome. You're running out of mana. You're running out of consumables. You're facing a very strong Blade Master. With big red numbers, everything can happen anytime. But okay, more conservative. Saving... Almost saving the Dryad, but does save the bear. And got the Kodo in the back. Supply gap, still big.
forces are under attack.
I think the Orga can start looking for flights from Seoul to Dubai. If Fly doesn't create a miracle here. This Blade Master is able to create miracles. The walkers in a fight provide good damage versus bears. You see them here. They melt. We do have a staff. But we don't have survivability on this demon. No TP. He has to use the staff. And Fly gets the north. He's also supply blocked, by the way. Fly is missing a burrow. And he's not building it. He's not building it at all. The Kodo is cute, but it's not produced. And he queues another, but it's not producing. Oh, a huge oversight by Fly. He's getting nervous. Oh my god. This is not good. Wait, do something.
Forces are under attack.
It's gotta be nerves. Or pressure. Or he's just camping here, but even if he's building an expansion now, that's 2 minutes. Now he goes for the burrow. Oh, that's so late. He is hard stuck at 40. And Demon Hunter got the ring. And Demon Hunter got double slippers. He's trying pillage now. Uh-oh, the Kodo gets intercepted as well. Dryads, so strong this game. Last game was definitely the Bears, the MVP unit with all that rejuve. Here it's a Dryad crowd control guaranteeing so many kills. What are we getting now? More damage. Rune bracers. One for the shop. Murlocs block that walker. RIP. No, actually, does he have enough mana to be killed? I don't think so. Nice little escape, but Entangle is ready, so... Death to him. Fly has a TP. He wanted to be greedy, wanted to squeeze out more XP, but LawLiet ready to fight apparently. And Fly ain't taking that. He knows if he wants to have a shot in this game, it's via economy. And laming. And late game heroes.
A player's forces are under attack.
And what's left on the map? The Gargantuan. Fly's movement was smart. He knew he'd spent that TP for the turtle at the bottom right. And of course he knows that heroes late game decide this match. And Burrow's up now. Only a peon here. Fly gotta hurry. This time he has no TP. He also doesn't have a speed scroll. Oh, this free damage. Boots of Kel'Thalaz! Plus 28! Ooh, are we having a game? Are we having a game? This Blade Master's out of control. Oh, but that SH! Massively out of position! Has to go for a town portal. Ay, 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 ay. And now the Blade's gotta shine. Also down to 50%. Horrible start to the fight for Fly. Also that positioning here. Squeezing out all the units through these little gaps in the base build. Not easy. Bears in a good front row. Kodos are coming forward. Dodges the snack. So much pressure on the heroes. 2 crits in a row. 189, 222. Dispel's coming in against the Spirit Link. I love that. Bears starting to hurt. We don't have heal scrolls here, but the Kodo... What the hell is that? Was an item on the ground somehow. Potion, maybe. Oh, Fly. 10 food down. You need to get these bear kills. He worked so hard for it. Dryads kill another Kodo. The Demon Hunter's cleaning house on the left-hand side. Raider falling. Blade Master in a miserable position. Has another potion. That item was blocked. 210 crit isn't enough. And that is LawLiet. At the BetBoom Classic, he's going to Dubai again. All that prep was worth it. When this guy is motivated, he's so good. This is the best LawLiet I've probably seen since Rara Land 1. It looked like a different person. An entirely different person. Outplaying Fly rather hard, I gotta say. On both maps, there was no real chance. He was always a step behind. He always had to react. And my lord, that creepjack, these creepjacks, map 1 and 2, is usually something we've seen with Keeper Alchemist, with the Mass Tier 1. But LawLiet is transferring this play to Demon Hunter Keeper Dryads. And guys, it's freaking ChatGPT. This is, I showed it before. ChatGPT said LawLiet is the big favorite. And he finishes the group 4-0.